Welcome back. If you tuned in yesterday, you saw our inside look at Ujima Company's history and mission for the arts of Western New York. And there's an opportunity coming up for you to see them in action. Joining me now with details on their next show are Curtis and Cordell. Welcome, you two. Thanks for joining me.
Happy to be here.
Okay, your next production is Goodnight, Tyler. Let's talk about what the story of this is.
So Goodnight, Tyler is a story about a young man named Tyler Evans who recently passes away from police brutality. He is shot, and he now haunts the apartment he used to live in with his best friend of 16 years, while his best friend and his fiance and another very close friend of him and his grandmother's, along with a young woman that was in the college that he mentored, try to figure out and come to terms with his death.
Now, Cordell, let's talk about your role.
I have been honored and blessed to play the role of Tyler. It has been a roller coaster, both emotionally as well as physically. It is a very demanding role, and for me, staying in the role has been something that I can say I've been. It's so many different words I can say, but being able to be under Curtis during this process has definitely made it easier, and it has definitely made it whereas I'm able to progress every day as we continue. So,
what is it like for you to portray this role with a character that's dealing with such an immense topic? This is the unimaginable, right? And this is something that men of color unfortunately feel and fear almost every day.
Yeah. At first, I didn't believe that it would affect me as much as it has, and with the new and understood knowledge of what a serious problem in our country is, being able to portray the role of Tyler and being able to actually step foot into that position has honestly given me another opportunity to be grateful to be alive on a day-to-day basis and be able to walk the streets casually in some senses, because, I mean, not a lot of people are able to.
Yeah. Curtis, do you want to talk about what attracted you to the story and why you felt it was important for Ujima to share?
Yeah, so, you know, our work is solely about giving our, what my mother would call the beloved community, an opportunity to release and digest and have conversation, and to be a mirror, along with being a place of inspiring hope through that mirror. And I think Goodnight, Tyler, when I read it, I try to only do work that I can see. I can see on our stage, I can see with the people that bless our stage, and I immediately saw it. And I think what's beautiful about it is that it is a story that is unfortunately tried and true in our community, but at a lens that we don't always get to see. We only experience the loss and what the aftermath of the loss is, but we rarely get a look at what the person who lost gets to feel and gets to experience. And I think it's a really beautiful look at both and how they collide.
Now, it doesn't stop there. You're actually collaborating with Bending Buffalo Community Wellness for a workshop. So let's talk about that.
Yes, we have Shaquille Jones coming to do some yoga workshops for immediately focused in our young black men and black men period diaspora in Buffalo, giving them an opportunity to release and bend and flex and be with each other and commune and be in their bodies. That's not always a thing that is offered to our black men, and we want to make sure that we were putting that as a part of our programming for the show, and also kind of setting a tone of making it a regular thing, because it's not a usual practice.
I imagine with putting forth a show like this that is so heavy and that will impact our community in a way that kind of triggers a little bit, having something like this as a wellness response to take care of ourselves and manage the reactions that we will have mentally and physically from seeing a show like this was part of the thought process.
Absolutely, because, I mean, anybody who has experienced trauma, loss, it is not a thing that just happens in the mind, it happens in the body, and we carry that in a real way. And it's good to practice, you know, even if it's just for a couple of hours, the opportunity to release and to release with others like you.
When we think about names that we've lost, like George Floyd, like Trayvon Martin, we're bringing this story to the stage, and that has a lot of things that affect people in a way that you don't even understand, right? You can't really explain it. So I think that it's amazing that you're putting the story on stage and also creating a way for people to manage it in a healthy way. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. Viewers, if you are interested and would like to learn more about Goodnight Tyler or purchase tickets or register for the Flow Workshop, you can visit ujimacoinc.org. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with your performances.
Thank you.
Thank you.